Manchester United won, Fenerbahce won, bro. And I am sick, bro. I am absolutely sick. You know why? Because you morons, the same morons that were in my chat, yeah, last game after the Brentford game saying, oh, Rants, just cheer up. We won the game. Like, just be happy. You man can piss off. This is the reason why this club, yeah, is in the state that it's in. Because you flipping idiots, yeah, you allow this to happen. You allow this to happen. Everyone wants to always look for a player to scapegoat or the ref for this situation and that, when this flipping manager is right here, bro. And this manager's right here because a lot of you mugs, after we won the FA Cup here, you decided that we're such a little insignificant team, yeah, that winning a stupid FA Cup and finishing 8th with minus goal difference and finishing bottom of the Champions League group was enough to get another year. You morons done this to the club. The man want to talk about players' performances. Man want to scapegoat players. Man want to try and over-sensationalize the level of performances from players and try and make it like certain players are playing worse than they are and certain players are playing better than they are. But the buck stops at the manager. We started the game away from home against Jose Mourinho, against Fenerbahce in Turkey, with ex-Man United players in the team that had a point to prove. Fred being one of them that this manager let go of to bring in flipping Manuel Ugarte. Yeah, fair enough, Ugarte wasn't the manager signing, but why the hell would you let go of Fred? Why would you let go of Fred? Fred was still one of the best midfielders on the pitch today. No Casemiro in the starting lineup. When Casemiro came on, you saw the difference in quality he brought. Mazraoui in the 10, bro. Nobody could believe it before the game. He said, no, surely it must be a free at the back. Surely it must be a free at the back. Bro, it was not a free at the back, bruv. Mazraoui in the 10. We might as well have been playing with 10 men, bro. Man went from counter-attack, yeah, to heart-attack blood in midfield, blood, with Ericsson and fucking Mazraoui, blood. I couldn't believe it. A right back in the 10. What a time to experiment. Away from home against Jose Mourinho in the Europa League in a must-win game for us. Because now we've not won a single game in this tournament. That's 3 draws, blood. 3 flipping draws, blood. And I can't lie, bro. Erik ten Hag's high, blood. So he loves a flipping draw, blood. What's this guy playing at? What's he playing at? And people can talk about players' performances. Everyone was like, oh, Xerxes trending online. Man are talking about Xerxes and that. It's funny because Xerxes, yeah, can get run by the fan base, yeah, after just having missiles fired up at him and being isolated, yeah, getting an assist. The man is still chatting shit. You man want to pick and choose when GA matters and when it don't matter. The Bray got an assist, man is still getting onto him. Then we change strikers and what happens after that? Nothing. Nothing happens. Same old shit. You know why? Because individuals are not the problem with this team and they will never be the problem with this team. We played against a Jose Mourinho team that had 61% possession against us in the first half, 55 in the second. When you're getting out-possessed by a Jose Mourinho team, it's time to go. We look like we were managed by Jose. Playing on the counter, sitting back, playing low block and playing hoofballs. How is Jose's football more progressive than Ten Hag's football in 2024? How is that even a thing? This is the manager's 3rd season at the club. We have no recognised style of play. We supposedly have one of the best goalkeepers in the world at playing out from the back. We kick long every time. We have no distinguished patterns of beating the initial first line of press, playing out. Fenerbahce were pressing better than Man United. I've never seen a Jose Mourinho team press cohesively like that. And all of a sudden, he's managed to either reinvent himself or bring in a new coach that can have him pressing. And all of a sudden, Man United are playing a mid-block. We're playing a mid-block in our 3rd season. First game against Fulham, man was saying, oh, Rants, look how we press. This is the new Man United. Remember when we played Liverpool in pre-season and we pressed against Liverpool? A man was saying, oh yeah, Rude's come in. We're going to press. We're going to press. We're going away from home and parking the bus and playing Diags. In the Europa. This ain't the Champions League. This ain't the San Siro. Away to Inter Milan. Fenerbahce. with Sionchu and Saint Maximum and Fred and Amrabat, bare Premier League, yeah, throwback players, bro. Edin Dzeko, Dusan Tadic. This is the team that we're playing against, and we're parking the bus, bro, and hooving it up to Garnacho so we can cut in and shoot P-rollers. No Amad Diallo. I told you, man, this guy's going to do Amad like he did Jadon Sancho, but you, man, thought Jadon was the problem. Oh, it's Jadon's attitude. Oh, he just needs to get his head down and play like Maguire did. Get his head down like Wan-Bissaka did and all this bollocks. There's no getting your head down. Amad looked seething on the bench today, bro, because he knows he's done everything right. He hasn't complained. He's contributed when he's had to make substitute appearances. He's earned the right to get a run of games. And this manager was looking for the earliest situation to drop him. This guy has his favourites and he don't like footballers. And he doesn't play to the strengths of footballers. We've seen Martial under this manager struggle. We've seen Sancho. We're seeing Amad. We're seeing Kobe Mino. We're seeing Xerxes. All the men that want to play cohesive football and want to link play, yeah, them men are struggling. You can even throw Anthony into that because he's a ball-to-feet player as well. The only players, yeah, that manage to have little moments in this team, yeah, are these fucking freestyle headless players like Rasmus Højlund, Marcus Rashford and Garnacho. Every now and then, yeah, amongst the chaos, they might be able to stat pad. But you're never going to get consistent performances from them because they're not consistently good at anything. This is the reality. But the fan base are going to talk rubbish and they're going to try and prop up these players, bro. These players are not the way to win nothing, bruv. In order to have a consistent style of play, you need players that have a consistent skill set and can execute certain things consistently. When you play the ball into Rasmus's feet, he can't consistently control it. The same goes for Garnacho, the same goes for Rashford. Final ball, inconsistent. All these things inconsistent. And you want to build a consistent attack with no coaching. Watching Man United play is literally like rolling the dice. You don't know what you're going to get, bruv. Every time you watch them play, bro, it's a different shape. This 4-4-2 mid-block, I've only seen it for the last couple of games. We're just making up things as we go along. It's almost like these owners have written off the season, bro. Like, it's not even Halloween yet. Man are like 21st in the flipping Europa League. 21st. And Spurs are in the top 3. Tottenham Hotspur. Man are 12th in the league. A man were telling me to cheer up after the Brentford game. 12th in the flipping league, bro. This club is an absolute disgrace. And it's all because of this manager. When Amad was coming on, Rude's walking up to him, arm around him, talking to him, because he knows Amad is seething, bro. This manager can't manage players. Do you know what I'm saying? You're getting all these leaks, apparently. Xerxes been at the club for 5 minutes. He already wants to leave because he understands the culture of this club is an absolute fucking disgrace. This manager don't know how to manage players. Casemiro talking to Jose Mourinho at half-time. Casemiro on the bench. Our best midfielder on the bench, yeah? And he is our best midfielder. I don't care how people feel about it. Our best midfielder, our most experienced midfielder on the bench in a must-win game away from home against Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce. Behind Mazraoui. Mazraoui, a right back, bro, that had a fucking cardiac like 2 weeks ago, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? How can man say man had a heart attack and came back and started ahead of Casemiro? This is what we're doing. This manager would rather play someone with an irregular ECG, yeah, ahead of what, 5-time Champions League winning Casemiro. And we wanna be start nitpicking about this player, that player. The buck falls with this fraud, bro. And I can't wait to see the bullshit, yeah, that he comes out with after the game. The bullshit excuses. There should be no excuses. Starting Mazraoui in the 10, yeah, who contributed nothing, by the way. He lost all of his ground jewels in the first half. Gave the ball away 5 times and had something like 14 touches or something like that. He didn't contribute. That is sackable. That's what that is. We scumbagged it and went in 1-0. We should have never been 1-0 up. The reality is, Onana made a couple, a good double save. Ugarte made a clearance on the line. This is a game that we could have lost. And we couldn't have argued it either if we'd lost the game. So, people want to scapegoat players and this, that, and the other. Do you know what I mean? This player didn't play well, this player didn't play well. It's harder to find a player that played well today. Christian Eriksen was decent today in spells. That's about it. If I'm being completely honest. And Dalot was decent in spells. Onana made some good saves, so you have to say that. That's 3 players out of 11. Including the substitutions. But people want to scapegoat players. But the reality is, it's easier to just pick out the ones that had a good game because the performance as a whole was an absolute shit show. And the buck stops at the manager, bro. And the reason why this manager's here is because of you, man, bruv. You same man that was in my chat after the Brentford game, getting giddy and that. After that dead game against a team that really offered nothing and we scumbagged it, bro. You, man, are the real problem. The biggest problem at this football club is not the owners, it's the fucking fans. Because the fans are the ones that are supposed to hold the owners accountable. When Roms went to the Bernabeu, the Real Madrid fans were saying to him, listen, a lot of these men are getting fed up with Mbappe, bruv, already. And they said, yo, this brother's not going to last long here if he doesn't sort himself out because we hold the club accountable. They listen to us because they have to. These Man United fans flip-flopping everywhere where the wind blows, yeah? The reason why these owners will never take you serious, bro, because you man are spineless, bro. This is what you are. Do you know what I mean? You man are just here for a good time, bro. You don't care about the football club, really. You don't care about the football club. You man are just here for bragging rights, bro. And it's not even bragging rights against other clubs, bruv. That you man want to brag that your favourite player is better than another player at our football club. You're at the point where you're not even... There's not even like a rivalry with other clubs. You man are trying to beef other Man United fans. This is how shit we are now. We're so shit now that we're not even having banter. Back in the day, it used to be Henry versus Van Nistelrooy. Now, man, you man are doing up Xerxes versus Højlund now, bro. And you man are doing Garnacho versus Sancho and that. You man are pathetic, bro. This is where watching this has taken me, bro. I'm watching this Man United team and thinking people have the flipping gall, the audacity to try and call me out. Call me out because I hold my team to account. And I'm trying to uphold the standards. And you man are out here chatting absolute shit with your dead stats on Twitter. You man can all go to hell, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how many more of these that we have to sit through, blood. And it's because of you, man. That's the reality. Because we can be 3-0 down against Liverpool and man are at the games cheering, bro. You man are You man have got Stockholm syndrome, blood. That's what you've got, bro. These men are holding us hostage, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Brother, I felt like someone was holding my head and making me watch that shit, bro. That's what it felt like. I felt like a hostage, bro. And this is because of you, man. Get this manager out of here, bro. Like, honestly, bro. A lot of these fan base, bro, I despise you. I despise you, bro. Do you know what I mean? I feel ashamed that we share a football club because you, man, are responsible for the shit that we have to sit through every week. No one else. Man can talk about Ineos, man can talk about the Glazers. It's you, man. Because if you, man, held these man accountable, this shit wouldn't be happening.